I work for Edinburgh Tenants Federation, which is the umbrella organisation for about 50 community groups in the city of Edinburgh. And the organisation's basically been founded by social housing tenants to influence housing services both locally, very, very local community-based level, and then citywide to influence housing services by public housing authorities. And then nationally as well, we bring tenants together to talk about housing with the Scottish Government. We work with council housing tenants all over the city, so their needs are very different. But in the last probably 5 years, we've seen a huge amount of increase in poverty. So the work that we are doing, whereas before maybe used to focus on getting new kitchens and bathrooms in an area to improve the housing stock, now we're setting up tenants groups to set up soup kitchens so that people can feed their neighbours, looking at food banks as well and how we can actually get people together to care for each other and look after each other. The two aspects of our work are about supporting communities to self-organise, but then also bringing people together to influence services in the city. Some might say that those are contradictory, but I see them as being actually hand in hand. We need them both to be together because we need strong communities locally in terms of people being together and supporting each other, to then be able to come together citywide to influence the services and have a more strong collective lobbying voice. I often find as a practitioner that for people who don't understand community development or it's not been their background, there's the view it's a very wishy-washy kind of nonsense. And it's very difficult for them to understand that actually there's a professional basis and academic basis behind that. So absolutely see the need for there to be a professional academic-based journal for community development. But that praxis element needs to also come forward because otherwise practitioners feel alienated. I'm not an academic and I wouldn't choose to sit and read a 10,000 word article on a particular theory. I want something that's going to hit me hard and say, this is how this reflects in your life and your work and how you can actually improve your practice. I was at the session this morning as well when they were talking about gender issues in Georgia, and very much the work of the women's organisations in Georgia are very similar to work here that I've done in my voluntary life and with women's organisations here. So it's brilliant to be able to lift up your head and actually see you're part of a global system. Each of us are like little grains of sand on a beach of community development workers, and you forget that when you're a practitioner and you're in your work and your head's down and you're getting on with your daily life and the daily grind. You forget that you're part of this global system of people who are trying to influence change in their communities and trying to support other people to influence change. And for me, that's just amazing and enlightening, and it ignites the spark that I have for community development.